Rest in peace, Blue Yeti Mike. You were absolutely fine. There was nothing wrong with you. However, you were slightly worse than this brand spanking new road mic, which I got absolutely free. Thanks, Road, for giving me so much free shit for no reason whatsoever. Really appreciate that. Sucked into any aspiring Aussie hip-hop artists. The hungry don't get fed. And always remember, if you don't press the like button, you suck. You don't suck. Do you? Anyway, back to what we all came here for. Plugging road mics. Oh, psych, actually no, we're here to shit on the Liberals. Look, they've been getting away with more than usual. I'd like to call this segment Friendly Jordies Goes Posto. Just a nice healthy dose of vitamin shotgun. Boom! Right at you. Of all the corruption and bonus, dangerous incompetence of the Liberal Party. The party that really, truly hates the idea of free dental care. We'll start just like how Edwin Barton envisioned us to start, with the states. We'll be using this pH measuring system. Bad is acidic, good is based. Mark McGowan of WA, did you know, gave the Easter Bunny an exemption so he could deliver chocolate to the kiddies of Western Australia during the COVID outbreak. Oh, that's lovely. Did fucking Gladys do that? Nah. She gave an exemption to a ship that was packed with corona. Ooh, that's as nice as chocolate eggs. Death. Take note, Gladys, you lame suckhole of corporate favours. This is how a competent premier handles a diseased ship. You ready? Take notes on this. They don't let it in. You see where you went wrong on that one? They never get to see that life-size statue of Bon Scott. Based. Gladys Berejiklian, aka Insomniac Squidward, just to remind you, led in the most damaging ship to reach this nation's shores, except of course, the First Fleet. Am I right, Junkie? Have you noticed that each state's number of cases per capita seems to directly correlate with which party's in power? I have, for I'm Gandgraf the Grey. Matt put a little wizard hat on me. Yeah, Gandgraf. Do you get it? Because we're looking at a graph. New South Wales, disproportionately doubling the other heavily populated states, Liberal. Tas, basically just a tiny roided up metaphor of Australia, a remotely populated island filled with a bunch of people who seem to think glassing someone over the head is a substitute for a handshake. That place is easier to shut down than Gary Awesome. Second, Liberal. South Australia, sparsely populated, Liberal. ACT, yeah, it's technically Labor, but what's the Chief Minister representing? Yass? That's where Canberra is, just in case you forgot when you went on your Year 6 excursion. Federal government's there, and the federal government is the Liberal government, and they're calling the shots. WA, Labor. Queensland, Labor. Victoria, Labor. People say, oh, they're not doing as many tests as New South Wales, though, are they? Ooh, smug ABC point. Shut the fuck up. You know why they're not doing that? Because they didn't let in that ghost ship from the Battle of Minas Tirith, but also because Victoria are using their test kits to see if the people who have been diagnosed with corona are getting better. New South Wales doesn't seem to give a shit. All they're using their test kits on is, yeah, well, this bottle of Dettol might have it, and, oh, it doesn't, okay. Northern Territory, at the bottom, Labor. I'll null void that one, though, because I'm pretty sure the only person that lives there is a cardboard cutout of Paul Hogan in an abandoned Blockbuster video. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a virus. Viruses don't care about your partisan bullshit, Jordies, but I don't know. Scoreboard, bitches. However, I will extend this olive branch. Isn't it assuring to know that the Liberals still, somehow, find the time of day to fuck over the public by serving property developers, even amidst the biggest healthcare crisis Australia's ever faced. It's just nice to know that in a time of social upheaval, there's still some constants of normalcy, you know? I don't understand what koalas have done to Gladys Berejiklian, but whatever it was, I'm putting my money on the fact that it was specifically this one that did it. But Sausage Popeye decided, I can't use Corona as an opportunity to kill animals and people, bros. Koalas without the virus? Ooh, my two pet peeves. There was one thing protecting one of the only colonies of chlamydia-free koalas in the state. That was community protest. But thanks to this emergency corona bill the New South Wales government passed practically in secret, developers are now allowed to do whatever they like with no consent from the community. Whoa. Using a crisis they created by doing society-destroying favours for their donors to justify doing more society-destroying favours for other donors. Their new slogan should be, Liberals, go die. Not over there though, that's got a view of the harbour. Go do it in Campbelltown. All trains to Campbelltown have been delayed. Anyway, in short, Gladys Berejiklian, acidic AF. You thought I forgot about that stupid measuring system that doesn't even make sense. Well, I never forget anything and... Oh my god, my haggis is still in the oven! Can't graph the graph! Anyway, let's end on a high note. Matt, Photoshop a picture of a musical instrument smoking a bong. Yeah, now that's a high note. Press the like button for the semi-wake and baker. It's a play on words for quaver. You know, Australians keep saying, ScoMo's doing a good job. Well, if you replace ScoMo with Albo, for once, the public's literacy on politics is almost one sentence deep. Albo is Carl, Scott Morrison is Homer. He's doing his job and letting him take the credit. It was Albo that increased the income threshold for receiving government assistance packages from $48,000 to $79,000, assuring that nurses, teachers and police got it. It was Albo that lobbied the government to put a moratorium on evictions. It was Albo that got the job seeker payment doubled, which Credlin hated, then ScoMo conceded was a good idea, and now she loves it. It's like she's a spiritual loaf of Wonder White. Find the moral fibre. After hounding the Liberals for weeks, they were finally convinced by Greg Combay, Sally McManus and Labor to introduce the JobKeeper allowance. Albo was talking about temperature checks on arrival weeks ago, only recently have they been implemented. And when the public saw Albo's plans in action, bam! Highest approval rating for Scott Morrison in news poll history. So Australia, admit it. You like Albo. You just don't know it because he's so self-effacing. He's pretty much ScoMo's dad. No, it's got your signature on it, mate. You did this. I did, didn't I? Make sure you get 2 of your friends to subscribe so we can spread the word that this man who, let's be honest, is the Stay Puft Monster from Ghostbusters, is mad. Like this video if you agree that Albo's doing a better job than Scott Morrison. Ooh, hard sell on friendly Jordies.
Please share and comment below. Comment.